the mound in this one, Walker Buehler. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And the home opener is underway. That one fouled off.
Ball.
It's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
That's the ball. That's down.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Here in San Diego and just getting started. They try another pitch out. Here's a 3-0. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Man at second. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Payoff pitch. Runner on the go again. In there for strike 3. Throw to third. Save. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Here's the veteran first baseman. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1. Swings through that one.
It normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
The Cards looking to strike first here in the third and final game of the series.
That's inside.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 2-2. And that one almost hit him. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Ball.
No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. Way out front for strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Here's Byron Buxton.
Leading off tonight, the left fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
comes up empty.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and there's one away. Fought off foul. Popped up. In position. Takes it in for the out. Here's the veteran outfielder. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
And that one is lifted in the air. Scott on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back here at Petco Park. Stepping in, number 23. The 0-2. To the right side. And foul ball. This one in the air, center field. And there's one down.
Batting six, the designated hitter, number 6.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Here's the shortstop at the plate.
Hey!
There's the swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
That's strike 3. Bottom of the inning. Now the DH for the Padres, Corey Seager. And lines out to third. On the ground to short. Sends it to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Here's Manny Machado now.
Ball.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Luzardo, 28 years old. And he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. Nothing here in the bottom of the 2nd. Next pitch inside, and now it's 3-2. Some heat there. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. Walker Buehler will go back to work.
Here at work.
Here's the 0-2. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. The 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Now at the plate, Victor Scott. Smoked on the ground a second. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
And that'll do it. Back here in San Diego as we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's Matt Olson.
You know, these Padres, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
That's a ball.
And that
Nope,
misses.
ball.
And the count is 3-1. There's the strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And that's a strikeout looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1. On the ground to the left. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. Now it's the shortstop.
Yeehaw!
On the ground right side. Into the outfield. Base hit. And that gives Byron Buxton a chance to hit with 2 out. Fouled off. He was late. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Swings and misses. Make it 4 strikes. On to the 4th. And stepping in for the Cardinals, number 19. Tap foul at the plate.
You know, these Cardinals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Number 12.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter. And that one fouled off. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. Fires to first in time.
Good sinker low in the zone right there, and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. And the runner holds. And fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
That one missed. And now the count filled up 3-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Huge strikeout. Back here at Petco Park, leading off, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swinging a foul out of play. The 0-1.
That's a ball.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
The right fielder, number 23.
Ball, that's in.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Strike 2.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Ripped to short. Fires to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. Here comes Corey Seager. 0 for 1 so far. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back here in San Diego, we go to the top of the 5th. So now here's the Cardinals' designated hitter, number 6. Buehler back to work.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. To the right side, and that one handled. Tosses to first. Out on a bang-bang play. Out towards left center. Has a beat on it. And there's 2 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Polanco tosses to first. St. Louis goes down in order. Back here at Petco Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Number 25 digs in now. Just
That's
off the
inside.
inside
That's a ball.
edge.
You know, these Padres, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Throws to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
For the Padres, the third baseman, number 13, Machado.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
The heater can be a tone setter for a pitcher, but if it's not effective, it goes the other way. It becomes a tone setter for the offense. They just haven't been able to do much with it in this one.
Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And a go-ahead run is on base.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now Matt Olson up to hit.
That missed. That's a ball.
On the ground, 2 ball. There's 1, and that's 2. Top of the 6th inning. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Victor Scott. Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike. 0-1. Way inside. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Number 51.
In the air to left center. And there are 2 down. Here's the second baseman. They're 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 6th. The batter now. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Ramon Laureano. He represents the go-ahead run. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Number 51.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Out to short. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Here's the shortstop at the plate. This guy with light tower power. This one in the air, center field. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious. Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Hammered. Could be extra bases. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out. Now the number 2 hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Top of inning number 7, and stepping in for the Cardinals, number 12. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, number 51. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up the middle, and a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And there's a ball. That misses the zone. Ball 2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in.
Now back in safely at first. That's in there. And it's 2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Benny really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. And that one upstairs.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him
back to first, and he's safe. Got him swinging. Go-ahead run on base, and now the Cardinals catcher. There's the strike.
Oh, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Quick toss to first, back to first, and he's safe.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Right through there for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
The 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the distance.
And a base hit. Buxton returns it to the infield. Runner holds it second, so another base. base hit could get us the first run of the game. Adrian Morejon comes on now. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Number one in the box lays off for ball one. Not close with that one. Yeah, that's ball two. Tap foul at the plate. 2-1 now, 2 aboard. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Good job to fight that one off. 2 on, 2 outs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him swinging for the K. Back here in San Diego, set for the last half of the 7th. Number 23 getting ready to hit. This one in the air, center field. On the move. He's got it. One away. Big time out leading off the home 7th.
Designated hitter number 5, Corey Seager.
And that one fouled off. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. Little chopper rolls foul. Oh, and 2 now. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Out number 2.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And that one hammered. Banks off the wall. And into second easily with a 2-out double. So runner at second, 2 down. Now Machado up here, 1 for 2. In the air to left center. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at Petco Park, digging in, number 13.
No, that missed.
Morejon throws over.
Hey!
Tries to get back and save.
Good wheels out there on second, and he's getting a pretty big lead right now. Definitely looking to score on any hit to the outfield.
Swings through that. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Strike in there.
He's
Throw
safe.
to third. Save. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. So now a pinch hitter for the Cardinals, number 27.
Oh, great spot. He's going to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Mason Miller. That one in triple digits.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder. 1 for 3. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, you can't offer it that pitch in an 0-0 count. It's a strike, but not every strike is a good strike early in the count.
0-2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. On to the bottom of the 8th. Stepping in. Matt Olson. Looks like we've got a substitution at second. Here's the Padres pinch runner, Jackson Merrill. He's a potential winning run, so they're hoping he can score at a base hit. So they turn to their closer, Aroldis Chapman.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out. Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Late on that fastball.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle.
Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one. Ball one there.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
Winning run at second with one away. Here the bottom half of the eighth inning. Chapman throw over. Merrill dives back in safely.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
But he's back in time. The winning run on second base. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Reaches out for the tag. 2 away now.
When you try to move up on a ball in the dirt, you've got to be sure that it gives you enough time to make it safely. Guess wrong, like we saw here, and you'll pay the price.
First offering, runner goes. And that one fouled off. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. And it stays fair. That gets by him. Heading for the plate. In comes the winning run, and the Padres walk it off for the win. 1-0. You